Jay reappeared outside of a thick metal door. It was an entrance to a shelter. He grabbed the handle on the outside and pulled the thing open with one hand. It was impossible for any normal human to do. Inside was a crowd of people who were scared out of their mind. Jay didn't even look at them as he walked forward and pointed at Mython. The man walked to the black armored figure. Jay put his hand up on the leader's shoulder, and they both disappeared. They reappeared on the top of Mython's old building, and Jay took his helmet off. "Give me one reason not to throw you off this building right now," he said to him, and Mython felt his blood go cold. "You sent 2 wastelanders out to find me. You set all of this in motion. You are the direct reason your city is in ruins right now," Jay said to him, turned to face him, his eyes filled with rage. "What are you talking about?" Mython asked, and Jay shook his head. "You had a damn communicator the whole time. All you had to do was pick it up and ask what was going on," Jay said and continued. "Then we could have got things started from there. Let the nutjobs do whatever they were going to do and infiltrate the station and take care of this nonsense in 5 minutes. But you forced our hand. My hand. Look around you. Look at your city," Jay said and turned back. Mython looked, and there were twin paths of devastation running through it with fire on the ground, smoke rising high in the sky. "I didn't do it for me," Mython said and looked back at him. "I knew that Alexis was going to die, and you know. Watching that butchery continue has made me sick. I can't live with it. I needed to stop it, and once I saw she was from Narvoy, I needed to try and save her, get her out," Mython said, and Jay shook his head. "Okay, I see your point," he replied. "But now they know we're back. Now they're going to make all of this much harder than it had to be. I know Maria. Once she gets it in her head to save the world by killing everyone on it, she'll do it. This, and all of you see around you, is just a preview. They're still getting their method down, but it won't be long before they have the army they promised," Jay said, and Mython shuddered. He couldn't imagine a real army of giant monsters like that. It seemed impossible, even now. "Well, you have a plan, right?" Mython asked, and Jay nodded. "Of course. But don't feel too upset if I don't tell you what it is. What you need to do right now is to get your people out of the city in case they come back," Jay said, then disappeared in a flash of white light. Jay reappeared in Valzin's imaging chamber. "Did you get everything sorted out?" Jack asked through the communicator. "Yeah. You?" Jay asked. "Old Shaggy is going to have one hell of a neck-ache when it wakes up, but I'm sure it won't come back. I put it in a quiet place," Jack replied, and Jay nodded. "All right, let's get out of here," he said, and with that, the 2 massive weapons took off straight up into the sky together, disappearing into the deep blue sky.